1 second, I'm brushing my teeth. Ew? Fuck you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, hello. Literally most hygienic streamer. That's the kind of attitude I'm looking for. Hello. How are... I woke up late today, I gotta be honest. Which isn't really... Like, it's 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Hello, toothpaste lady? Okay. I'm a little behind schedule. I need to turn my headphones on. You guys flossing? I wasn't a big flosser up until, I guess, like, earlier this year. 'Cause I found it really fiddly and irritating. But I got, and like, RIP to the ocean or whatever, but I got these little, like, sticks that you use instead of the floss, and it's changed the game completely. It feels like an exorcism every time I do it. Okay, I posted in the Discord. I need... Well, I'll need my laptop charger at some point, but not right now. I'm gonna open this window to let a little early afternoon breeze in. Don't worry about that. That doesn't concern you. Guarantee I unsub if you keep talking about flossing. Okay, firstly, you're not subscribed. Secondly, you guys, listen. You're gonna be dentured to fuck. And I'm gonna have all these pearly whites still in my mouth. Copacetic as sharp as ever. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream today. I'm gonna... Wait, I didn't mean to pin that. I literally didn't mean to do that. Unpin this message. Okay, good start today. And you know what else is pissing me off? I can't find my fucking chapstick. Because Bug knocks it all off of my desk when she's hungry in the morning. And then it ends up in God knows where location. Hey, Air Addicted. Thanks for your 3rd month. Thanks very much. Also, Jay Plays. And Mazwin as well. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. So now I'm gonna be like compulsively licking my lips the whole stream. And no one wants that. I've had like a weird bad week. For like the first sort of weird energy bad week I've had in like, I don't know, years? Just like the whole week I've been like, what's going on? And I know it's one of those, it's like not real. It's like as soon as you get the idea in your head that it's a weird bad week, you just start noticing things that aren't quite. That's your entire ass year. Could be menopause. Mods, ban that guy. It's real this time. Read up on solar flares. Wouldn't a solar flare, like, scorch us all to death, not just, like, break one of the eggs in my carton from Asda? We're playing Kentucky Route Zero today. Get me... I'm, like, going to Nightbot to change the thing on the docket, but no one fucking uses the docket. No one cares. You all know what's going on. I'll change it anyway. Route 0. Submit. Kentucky Route 0 would like to access files in your documents folder? I'm gonna go with don't allow. Or like, fine, okay, fine. Suspicious. Kentucky wants your folders. Wait, hold on, sorry. I'm sure you guys are saying all kinds of funny things. I'm just not looking. In documents, you often have save files. That sounds like... what was the first, like, Windows explanation video from, like, the 90s? Where they're like, this is called your desktop. In documents, you often have save files. Okay. I need a chapstick. That's what's happening. I'm like, why am I being so lethargic? It's because I don't have my fucking... Hold on. Just, like, wait a second. Stay there. I can't find any. I'm using Vaseline. Autism speaks. Bed early, bedtime for you. Hi everyone. Okay, now I'm good. I feel great now. I've never seen someone so addicted to chapstick. It's just I cannot stand the feeling of my, because like I guess and it's more apparent when I'm streaming because I'm yapping out of my gob. But the feeling of my lips or mouth being dry like makes me want to punch my ticket. Boo, autism speaks boo. Okay, hi everyone. Who's all here? I don't even know. Hello Ian, hello Thunderpug, hello Connell Colonel. Unemployment Land, I think you asked a bit ago how you become a mod. I don't even know. You know why all the mods I have are mods? It's because in the first stream I was like, hey, do any of you do want to be a mod? And they were like, me. And I said, okay. But now if I'm faced with like some sort of promotional activity, then like, I don't know. Who's the most just among you? Who amongst you embodies the essence of the legislative system? I'm hella unjust. Which one's who's corrupt? Who's fucking corrupt in here? I can't imagine ever wanting to be a mod. I completely agree with you, which is why I've been suspicious of these fuckers from the beginning. The mods don't know this, but I'm more suspicious of them than I am of everyone else. It's a strange role to want to undertake. Anyone who wishes to be a mod is by definition not fit to be a mod. Samuel Cousins is just a little guy, to be fair. Toom and Analog didn't even make the choice between normal and freak, did they not? Strange to be sure. How much are you paying? Whoops. I'm waiting for the librarian role. We could do that. I'm the secret third thing. I could see a little librarian role for you. There's a role on Twitch for editor. Just unmod all your current mods every now and then to remind them who's boss. This is like, I think that is the most basic way to do it. Probably. Well, because Tom, he's not an editor. Loving the negative space. Here, hold on. Let me close my door. I suppose we're talking for a bit. I just got a letter through the post. I get to register to vote because I'm a citizen now. So I get to register to vote in the UK. Oh, I'm gonna make some terrible votes. Not being allowed in the cool mod chat and in the Discord is enough to keep me fearing for my job. I need you to know I did this intentionally. I thought if I had the same mods on the stream as the ones in the Discord, I thought they would feel too powerful. Pink is the only... It's just Pink, isn't it? Who's the only one who's a mod in both. Yeah, separation of powers. Listen, I thought this through. Oh, and Teddy. And Teddy. That's true. But Teddy's got a girlfriend now. He's never coming back. Teddy's like madly in love. He changed his Discord bio to like Pinky Poo or something. I'm not roasting him. I think that's great. I don't know what it actually is. Oh yeah, not that pink. You just want to roll to get into the chat? I promise it's not as exciting as you think it is. It's just the auto mods picking up every time someone says like wank or ball sack or something, and then it just like reposts the message so we get to see it twice. Discord kitten. First time chatter says you are the girl from YouTube. Damn straight, brother. I don't need I don't need any more mods. I have enough. I think it's perfect. Are we not allowed here if we have a GF? Well, no, that's not the... that wasn't the implication. I wasn't saying he wasn't allowed. I think they're just, like, rubbing their noses together and stuff, like they're busy. I don't think ballsack is a British word. Need any simps? I mean... Hey, Simon Patrick Angel. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. I don't know what to say. The British... The British term is bollock pouch. That sounds like a Baldur's Gate character. Hey, have you guys done the romance arc with bollock pouch? Hey, is Baldur's Gate just like a dating sim? I was looking at the thread in the Discord of people talking about it. And I swear to God, they're just like, hey, how do I fuck, like, Leviathus Pinch or whatever? Like, what are you talking about? People are just horny. I'm glad everyone's having fun with it. I was watching Limmy play it yesterday and it was making me laugh. How do I romance Leviathan Pinch? Me and my friends, we made a list of like names like that a while ago. Wait, let me see if I can find it. It's just, you know what I'm talking about. Like that kind of like ye olde fantasy RPG name. Grouchator, thanks for your 3rd month. Baldur's Gate is blowing up my corner of the internet and it's terrifying me. I'm not sure you need to be terrified about it. Yeah. Cornulus Scrunch. Farchibald Splice. Vestalbound Bile. Scrimtius Flench. It's like it's self-explanatory what the cadence or what the rhythm is. It's like da 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 da. Cornulus Scrunch. Okay, your real friends are funny. Sure, okay, don't be jealous. Could you increase your volume? Yes. No problem. That was an Oppenheimer bomb? What's that called when you do something someone asks but you do it in like a bitchy way? Malicious compliance? I thought of it before you. I thought of it first. You know that feeling when your throat clenches up when something's loud? I don't. Your throat clenches up when something's loud. That might be a unique sort of bodily quirk you've got going on. It's like how Northern Line the other day was saying that sweet stuff tastes cold. I think that's called asthma. I do like, you know that when you eat something, you take the first bite of something like really salty or sour, or like a sunflower seed, and your whole jaw clenches up. Ooh. That's the good shit. I was also eating Maltesers. You're choking. He's a sweet hater. Okay. Hey, let's play Kentucky Route Zero. Are we all ready? Are we all excited? Am I loud enough? Here, let me move this closer. Whoops. My cord's not long enough. Yay. Video games. Okay. Inspector Gadget. I don't know why that's been stuck in my head. Great little tune. Okay. Do not look at my desktop. Get you a girl with a long ass cord. Lore Master, hey, where have you been lately? And also you just said popped in for a sex. Hi, Mega Batman. Hi, King Carl. A Knuckle Crack by Pinkus TV. Oh. That's the good shit. Hey, did you see... I don't really want to talk about this because I mean, clearly I do because I just brought it up. I feel kind of bad, especially if the person is here. Did you see in the Discord, I put in film and TV because I was thinking, I had a dream last night where I was talking to myself, and it made me think of that bit from, I don't even, why am I blanking on literally what it's called? Krungo? Lake Mungo. It's an Australian, like, sort of fake documentary horror film. And I posted in film and TV. It has one of my favorite scenes in any horror movies ever. And I posted it in film and TV. And I was like, hey, have any of you seen that? Because I, like, wanted to talk about the scene. And someone goes, I've never heard of that before. Is it an old one? And then I didn't reply, because, like, just Google it. And then they followed up their comment with, I'll never know, I guess. And I don't know if this is a... R.I.P. Cruel? It's just... Oh, like, listen. It drives me insane when people ask about things they can just Google. I'm realizing this is maybe a flaw in my personality. Non-autists don't like to Google unfamiliar information. Like, surely if you want to know what it is, and I didn't, like, post it because I wanted to, like, have I didn't want to, like, put people onto the movie. I was just wondering if anyone had seen that scene. She hates conversations. I do. I honest to God do. Maybe they just wanted a convo? Well, like, yeah. They just want to socialize? Well, I don't. They were just trying to chat? Okay, fine, fine, fine. Fine. I'll check this. I'll check this trait inside me. Then why post the message? Cuz I wanted, if someone else had seen the scene, I wanted to talk about the scene specifically. It feels like raising your hand. If your teacher asks a question and you raise your hand and you go, I don't know. It's like, well, put your fucking hand down. I wasn't asking you. It's harsh. And then, so, listen, I've got these personality flaws. And I'm like interacting in the Discord. And this is I need to like stop posting so much in the Discord. Because I'm gonna hurt someone's feelings. Like, I'm gonna hurt someone's feelings. Just be real. Perhaps you should pin a message with a list of your personality flaws. Going to, as if you haven't already. Ah. For real, they were just trying to socialize with you. Again, I need to be... I want to make it clear that I know I'm in the wrong. I'm just, not communicating to not hurt anybody based. But then I got annoyed at the... I guess I'll never know. Like, sorry, I need to... I think they're, like, literally a child. I think they're, like, literally a teenager. Are you gonna change your ways? This is the thing, I'm not sure. Oh, read my last part? It's also not a good way of striking up conversations. When is Lake Mungo from, by the way? Don't worry about it. They're 19. Ah. Hey, don't tell them I said any of this. Let's play the game. I'm telling him. They might be watching. What if it was Tom Holland chatting? Well, gonna start adding guess I'll never know 5 seconds after I add. I think they left the server. Hey, last time we were playing Kentucky, we're slowly drifting down the Echo, which is a lake that, or not a lake, a river that somehow exists underneath Kentucky Route 0. That right there is Ratliff Mountains, if you ever need a headstone carved. For a loved one, I mean. They actually left the server. They did? Did they leave? Did they leave while I've been talking? Or was it before? And you're laughing? They left during that part? I kind of don't believe you. Oh no. Now I'm nervous. Oh well. Alright. The Lake Mungo incident. I don't intend to be nasty. And I need to it's especially since I posted the YouTube video, which makes sense, but I think the Discord age has skewed younger recently. And I think I need to like chill out. Because I keep forgetting that people exist that are like younger than 20 years old. And I'm like a grown-ass woman and I should like chill out. Hi, Sin Corazon. How's it going? To get Lake Mungoed? That's funny. Alright. Violet Ratliff never married, nevertheless bore 6 children. Earl, Kelly, Barb, Ron, young Earl, and Beauty. Then for each birth she locked the doors of Ratliff monuments for only 1 day, even with young Earl when she was in labor for 36 hours. Well, that's what the folks said, and I met her, and I believed them. She had the unyielding disposition of a cliffside. Controversial, but getting cyberbullied by a streamer you watch builds character. I mean, the interesting barb on this whole thing is that to many of these people, I am not a streamer. I'm like an author they like. And so that, there's like, there's a different energy to that for sure. Cliff moment. When someone asked for a game community night and you just said no. None of Violet's children had any desire to go into monument making. Beauty thought it was all a bit ghoulish. There's some truth to that. Very little demand for monuments to the living, after all. The run of the shop fell at last to young Earl, the only Ratliff still at home when his mother finally passed at 82, and who then had the honor of engraving her headstone. Paying $5 a month to get bullied by my favorite poet. Poet? I can't even talk. I never knew you before this streaming, but have since read one of your poems. Hi, Hannah. I want to say that your YouTube videos are... Savannah, yeah, there you... No worries. Thank you for... I'm glad you like my YouTube videos. That's very kind of you. Wait, I need to tell you. I got recognized on the street, once. Well, I've been recognized a few times, but I got recognized once. And a girl stopped me, and she was like, "Are you Samantha?" And I was like, "Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you." Nothing more, because like she knows me, but not well. It was a bit humiliating. Did you really say yes? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Of course I did. Samantha Black. He's done well for the most part. The shop was damaged in a flood several years ago. The showcase, a mock cemetery out front, was mostly washed away. Stone monuments bobbing violently in the first torrents of the flood eventually sank and spread along the channel bottom downriver, an elongated graveyard for no human loss, visited by eyeless fish. and adorned with indifferent wreaths of algae. If a few stray stones ended up at the bottom of Lake Leith too, well, we'll never know. One day they'll call you copacetic in the street. Hey, I feel like the camera is too far that away. I cannot believe that person left the Discord. That's so funny. And now, someone's Pinkus TV said favorite as in most disturbing, and I was gonna answer that, but I was setting up the stream. And now Alex says, I guess you'll never know. And now, listen, I'm no witch. Pinkus TV, yes. Favorite as in most disturbing. Here, you're here, right? I'll answer it now. Cause it's a great movie where nothing really happens the whole time. Just like sort of unsettling true crime vibes. And then right at the end, I feel like even saying this is kind of spoiling it. Something happens that it's such a quiet moment and you're not expecting it, but as the dawning of the realization of what it means happens, it's like so unsettling and upsetting, frankly. It's a great little moment. Okay, thanks, I guess? What the hell? What the fuck? Hey, for the record, it takes me 2 days to text my parents back. Alright? My brain is broken. They gave it such an intensely goofy name, though. They're Australian. If you say it in an Australian accent, I think it makes sense. I can't fucking talk today. Aplenty? You're Australian, aren't you? I say that because I was gonna try and say Lake Mungo in an Australian accent, and it was making me nervous. Lake... Cleo! Cleo, no! Lake Mungo! Sorry. Lake Mungo Sigmundus! Jonas Kahnwald! Sorry to this game. I was not paying attention. It's like seal English. Ezra... I suppose Shannon, Ezra the old man, and I stopped at the Radvansky Center. Radvansky Center? I want to know what's up with Conway. He's not doing too hot. Scene 5. What is this game even about? My face, you can't see it, is covering up a timer in the bottom corner. Here, wait, I'll move ya. I'll move me, rather. Jen, Bags isn't feeling well, long night. Poor kitty. Google it. No sound? No. What are you watching? Security tape from last night. Daryl left the lights on again. Should we slash his tires? I'll leave a stern note on his desk. Spare the rod. I'm always saying that. What are we doing today? This is weird. You know that old vending machine? The one that only has tomato juice? No, the old one they just stopped refilling. Remember, we rolled it out onto the dock last August and some scavengers stripped it for metal in the middle of the night. Daryl cut his hand cleaning up after them and it got infected, remember? Bye, Toast Ghost. See you later. No. Okay. Anyway, the rest of it ended up in the coat room until finally Daryl was piling it into a big bag for the trash barge to pick up, and he came across this box lost behind all the junk. Have fun on holiday. Where you go? Hey, where are you going? What's your address? Zeppelin? Thanks. Okay, now the notification thing is over my face. Thanks for your 3rd month. Hello to you as well. Hold on, let me move this. I guess you'll never know. Croatia. Have fun. It's still counting? Well, I don't think a bomb's gonna go off or anything. This looks old. There's a bunch of videotapes and completed questionnaires. I looked up the reference number and it's never been processed, so I guess that's what we're doing today. There's no date on it. We'll just have to make one up unless there's some footage of a calendar or something in here. Haha. I guess these are the old tests before we started doing the video exit interviews. That's annoying. What's going on here? For the record, if you ever don't know what's going on, I also probably don't know what's going on. I think that was mine from college. It is like awfully quiet. Daryl swapped it out in the redesign. What's there now? Haha. No, it's okay. I'm gonna sit in this chair. I'm gonna rise from this chair. I didn't want to sit in it anyway. I'm gonna look over here. The modernist bookshelf with the fancy... Whoops. The fancy vintage turntable. So ostentatious. So Daryl. I don't think there's any sound in this part. Because I can hear the... Yeah, it's just buzzy. Pragmatic. Time to sit here. I'm gonna write. Subject's general disposition. Why are you here? Hey, Samuel Cousins. Thanks for the gifted subscription. To Classic Chatter and Demon. The I guess I'll never know thing is very funny. Isn't that beautiful? That they've left the they don't even know what they've created. A man knows not his legacy. Samuel Cousins, thanks for the gifted subscription to Google. Thank you. Who's got that username? Great stuff. Something plants trees they'll never sit in the shade of. The other passenger said we could make some quick cash taking these tests. Pragmatic. Hi, Doc Crits. What's the first thing you remember? I remember... So, like, for real, all of my earliest memories are about things that like really embarrassed me or things I did wrong. So I'm gonna say I remember spilled orange juice. Immigrant? Excuse me? Do you think we should use the old categories or the new categories? Hello, anonymous gifter. Thanks very much for the gifted subscriptions. That's very kind of you. Thank you. To a Bimblorto, Icky-tron. My childhood was riddled with embarrassment. That's all I can remember. For real. Like, I'm exactly the same. The only positive memories I can summon, I'm not even sure they're actually memories. I think they're just things I've seen videos of or have been told stories about. The only things I actually genuinely remember are times where I was, like, feeling very embarrassed or ashamed. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I missed it. Doomer in Florida. The Doomer in Florida as well. This is the game that starts with you and a dog. Indeed. Why did she say immigrant? Will the computer even still take the old ones? They're still in the menu. Puts precarious in lieu of immigrant. It says Marquez on the file. Are you sure? That's what it says. Suspicious. Oh. Oh, the sounds. Is that, like, insufferable? My happiest memories as a kid are related to media. I start getting those around, like, from, like, 10 onwards. That's what crops up. But, before that, yeah. The Catholics are not well, man. They're, like, they're not doing well. These, like, autistic Catholic children who have no concept of, like, nuance are like, I'm going to hell. I'm literally going to be tortured forever because I'm, like, a little bit weird. Amen. Creepy distillery guys. Oh no, they know I'm working for the skeletons. It's the guy in the hoodie. I've never seen him before. He looks so damn familiar. It's just one of those days. My first memory of computers is my aunt watching 9/11 videos, and then it is Tupac Alive video. I've got nothing against Catholics, they just should not be allowed to be near children. Like, preach, brother. Layeth in thy bed, thy maketh. I was scared. Wait, hold on. I was scared of hell until I got my Pokemon cards confiscated because they promoted evolution. Yes, that happened to us too. Yes, of course. What a weird time. Stood up in 5th grade Catholic school asking the visiting priest if he could talk more concretely about the resurrection. Yes, we also had the thing about the Pokemon cards. I didn't even go to a religious school. I just lived in Ohio. So funny. Really weird. You're still Catholic? I can't tell if that's a joke, but absolutely not. Is that why you weren't a Pokemon girl? Very possibly. A girl who... A girl who couldn't watch Smurfs because of the potions? Because of the potions. That's so funny. People are so weird. I mean, I knew tons of, like, no Harry Potter households. Neopets conforms to New World theism. Elixirs and souls are antichrist. My mom didn't want me watching Johnny Bravo because he was a misogynist. Like, that might be kind of... I wasn't, I guess I don't really know why. And this is kind of out of character for me, because I normally like things that, like, are awful and unsettle me. But every show on Cartoon Network made me feel this, like, deep sense of dread and, like, unrest and almost, like, desynchronous. Like, it all made... And it wasn't... Like, I saw Courage the Cowardly Dog, and obviously that was, like, a fucked up, scary show. But I don't think it was like, every single... Like, even, like, Ed, Edd and Eddy and stuff, it all had, like, dark energy. I was Nickelodeon pilled. No. It was a community television station. The Consolidated Power Company had to fund it as like a punishment for owning too much of the broadcast spectrum or something. They used to screen your videos. It was like a co-op. I did some maintenance. They gave me a slot to show my work, and they had that naked banjo guy late at night. Of course. That's mainly what everyone remembers. I guess their whole mandate was community expression. I know what you mean. They all gave off like liminal empty worlds. It's for real. Yes. Like, sort of like nihilistic, like, just like dark energy. I can't explain it. Uh-oh. Unemployment Land says, hey, sorry, but like. I can't wait to see what they say next. Who was the life that all the other lives fit into? What? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'm not talking to you. He was certainly expressive. Your vid title that one time? Oh, I just meant that, like... I just meant that the overarching, like, narrative of one life contains, like, many different small sort of bookended other lives in amongst the big one, you know? Yeah, Cat Dog is fucking evil. Sav, if you're mean to me, I'll leave. The person we scared out of the server posted an introduction yesterday and they seemed chill. I don't buy... Did they leave while I was talking or before? I don't buy that I... Well, not that I don't buy it. Maybe I don't want to believe it, because then it would make me feel bad. It was before? Alright, Tom knows. Then I'm guiltless. I feel nothing. Damn. Shannon Marquez, did she have a naked banjo show too? What? No. Let me guess. Which of the following sentences best describes you? I grieve for fading memories, or I am haunted, unable to forget. I mean, I'm a little haunted. Benny says it was during. I saw their chat messages here. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Griever. She had an exercise show. I've never heard of Shannon Marquez. It was a Weaver Marquez I knew. She worked at the station for a bit and then she left on kind of weird terms, actually. I guess you'll never know. Should honestly just Google it. It could have been a joke if they left during. I know, but it would have made me feel awful. Well, not like, I don't know. I would have... Bully refuses to face consequences of her behavior. It was after? How would you know? How would you even possibly know? Is everyone dead in this? It does give off the vibes of everyone being a ghost, yes. Hauntingly mirroring Lake Mungo. Benny, you did not DM them. Benny, hey, if anything, Benny was the one who said Google it. Hey. Benny was the one who told them to Google it. I didn't even say that. Sent them a DM on how to Google stuff. Please describe the following objects without turning around. Bookshelf, I have no idea. It has 3, maybe. It's probably not shaped like a snake. The bookshelf, it's nondescript. It's not really a library bookshelf. It reminds me of like a museum gift shop bookshelf. Blaming your followers? I entered Sav's mind and it told me send the Google link. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was thrilled when you said it. But I didn't do it. Unemployment Land says I need you all to know that I'm actively looking for a job. Will you change your username once you're employed? Poster? I remember like circles. I have a poster, a vintage advertisement for vacuum tubes. I have a chart of resistor values. Lighting? Just kind of dim. Average, I guess. Excuse me? Average? Sav exploits her cult of personality to exercise her will whilst avoiding blame. Oh my god. Ramon Malone says, do you know what I eat every day before bed? I couldn't possibly guess. Is there any pie left in the break room? Existential bread. Existential bread. There's maybe a different setup where that works. A knuckle crack from Pocket. Can I donate the username to the Discord so you can shame the pores? What are you talking about? Hey, I'm gonna run an ad really quick so the pre-rolls turn off. Apologies. You'll watch infinite ads? This guy loves ads. You're subscribed. Hello, Kapoor. I'm alright. Daryl finished it off before he went home last night. Daryl's on thin ice. You're declaring enemies left and right. What? Who else? That other Marquez woman, Weaver? Didn't you? Maybe I misunderstood. I thought I detected some animosity. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for this subscription to Jimmy, who loves ads, and in a cruel twist of fate will now no longer see them. I love a gifted subscription that has a bit of poetic irony attached to it. Anonymous gifter is the Phantom of the Opera. She wasn't the kind of person you could like or dislike, really. She was just there, and all you could do was accept her, like magnetism or gravity. So true. Please Please describe from memory the following objects. Seating in the room behind you. Strangely comfortable, predictably austere, or a couch and a chair. Is that a haiku? Strangely comfortable, predictably austere, a couch and a chair. It is! A couch and a chair. No, it's not. Predictably austere. It's missing one. Strangely comfortable. Lighting is buzzing fluorescence in a standing lamp. I hope at the end of the game I get psychoanalyzed. If I don't, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. What is the appeal of haikus? They all suck. I fell asleep on the boat. Mario. They're definitely different people. I just wonder if they're related or something. I never imagined Weaver having any family, but I guess everyone has some family, right? Let's go on to the next test. Aw, look who it is! I forget what became of the white one. Her name was Coconut, and she disappeared without a trace. Oh, I had to leave food on the dock for a week before she'd come inside. I thought you had a cat for a sec. I do! Wait, do you guys want to see Bug? She's sleeping, but I can bring her over. Aw, literally just a meow makes me like, I'm like, oh, I need to see my girl. Hold on. Do not wake her. She's okay. Where is she? Oh no. I don't actually know where she is. Pick up. Pick up. I don't know where she is. My flat is 200 square feet. I don't know how I could possibly not know where she is. This is ridiculous. I didn't think she was in there, but I just thought I'd check. Hold on. She's behind your ear. She sounded distressed. That is in the game. The meowing is happening in the game. Bug is inside Kentucky Route 0. What the heck? Where is she? I don't know where she is. Whatever. She's inside the couch. I think she's... Yeah, can you imagine? Bug's just gone. I guess we'll never know. There she is! I was looking for you, weirdo. I was looking for you, little freak. I couldn't find you. Where were you? It's Bug. A lovely specimen. Okay. Here. You got all the way out. You get a treat. Here, come here so they can see you. You get another treat. Do a jump. You get one more. Come here. Jump. Great stuff. Sorry to disturb you. Okay. Found her. She came for the treat but took her time. Look at, she sheds so much constantly all the time. It's in the air, it's in my mouth, it's in my nose. She seems to really resent performing. She hates it completely. So I have no idea where she was. Okay. That's all. Your hand socks are dope today. Thank you. Oh my god, that cat sounds distressed. That is not my cat, to be clear. The cat isn't real, so sad. That cat's been dead for 20 years. You probably saw quite a lot of her. I remember you were working nights and she was a nocturnal creature. That's right, I remember. That was me. Okay. I would like to pet the cat. Touch the cat? Yes. Pick up the cat. Feed the cat. I don't remember this test. Sometimes if I can't make it in for a few days, I might leave a note to feed the cats. For the test subjects? Wow, how do you know they'll do it? I write it on my university letterhead. Jen, that is unethical. Ha ha ha. There she is. We see her, my ass lying to make Sav feel better. It's just like a roach. It's just like this horrible, like wriggling grub. Like, it's my cat. I contradict myself. Haha. Feed the car? I wonder which is the nobler transgression. I'll settle that question. It's nobler to feed kitties. So true. Holding a distressed isopod. This is Whiskers. 1 meter long roach? This is before the CD players. I hope she remembered to rewind. They never did, and Daryl would be in all night rolling all the tapes back one by one in his little Walkman. He still has that thing. He says he uses it at the gym, but I think he's just too attached to his old mixtapes. He's so sentimental, our Daryl. Tapes had sounds from my apartment building. Did you know that? I thought it was stock sound effects from the library. No. Did you see the person who posted their pet leech on Twitter with a little bow and said they'd been feeding from their arm all day? No. No. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Pet leech Twitter. Oh my god. Oh no. Feeding time for Princess again. I really just love watching her get bigger from my blood. Oh my god. The bow is so funny. He showed me a first draft of the questionnaire. I think some of them are still in there. What are you thinking about? What were you thinking about immediately before listening to the tape? I was thinking about my cousin. Who thinks about their cousins? Do you guys think about your cousins? Honestly, I was thinking about my job. After the tape ended, how quickly did your thoughts return to the subject? I never really stopped thinking about it. Have you heard of Buddy Simulator 1984? Buddy Simulator 1984 simulates the experience of hanging out with a best buddy. That looks fun. That looks fun. I assume it's like a... It starts off like fine, but then it becomes apparent that something's the matter. If they are cool / look good, was that in response to me saying who thinks about their cousins? Well, yeah, if you're fucking hot, cousin. Isn't it so weird to be a young person and have an attractive cousin? What are you supposed to do with that? No one's talking about it. See you later, Pocket. You really are from Ohio, huh? Listen, I'm just trying to find the center of the Venn diagram of our lived experiences. I'm trying to normalize the lesser spoken about sort of things that happen to us as people that maybe we feel some shame about, but actually it's all totally normal. I'm actually doing a public service. I'm actually a good person, okay? Fuck you. Mods, ban that guy. Thinking of a Jordan Jensen bit now. What does she say about cousins? I'd love to know. Analog says, wow, these tacos are so good. I think it's just there to set a baseline for the introspection index. All the doors opening and closing. These are all from your apartment. Most of them, yeah, others were from the basement. We have these rows of storage closets down there. None of them are locked or anything. It's just like this weird row of doors. Hello, Sebasto Spike. These are the Sony XM5s. Her stepbrother, by the way. I don't get the step sibling stuff. I'll say it. Not in a kink shamey way. But that stuff loses me. I've never felt compelled by that personally. And you know I'm strange. And you listen, I'm willing to, but that's never quite resonated. Voice of a generation. Yeah, it's no good. Well, it's just weird because it's so, I think a lot of people probably agree, but it's so it's such a prevalent archetype. It's the hiding from the parents. Is that it? Because that I could understand. I have step siblings and they're annoying. Sav feels, say, underrepresented by current trends in pornography. If it's written well with a great will they, won't they? I watch porn for the script. Talking about actual stories? What do you mean? Step siblings are just peers who live in your house? Will they, won't they? That's so funny. Who is watching porn for more than 15 seconds? Oh no. Don't do yourself like that, buddy. 15 seconds? You're efficient. 15 seconds, what we got here? Superman? Will they or won't they disappoint their ancestors? I just look at the thumbnail. That's enough. They're not even marked or differentiated. You have to keep count as you go and remember which one is yours. Mine is number 8. I went down there a little tipsy once. Sunday cleaning, you know, a few glasses of wine. Anyway, I accidentally opened number 9 and it was full of mice! Like for a computer, I mean. They were all neatly arranged on shelves organized by some inscrutable quality cables tied with Velcro. Watching pee. How often do you watch pee? Brother. Is this fucking Omegle? What is this? Hey, can you put your can you touch your elbows together? In front. What's your bra size? What's your address? The neighborhood mouse. That's so bold. Oh my god. Okay, everyone needs to calm down. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down. This is like... Relax. A collector, I think. I guess he lived next door. I told Daryl we should add a question. Something like, while listening to the tape recordings of doors opening, if at any point you have any expectation or visualization about what might be on the other side of one of these doors, please write it down. Hey, no jinx allowed. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks very much. Everyone take a deep breath. Damn, girl, you've got 0 wrinkles on that brain? My boy snack is collective pushing of the envelope. I'm watching this waiting to get a blood test, very hungry. Your chat is full of freaks? I don't know what to do. Door number 9, I thought it might be a closet. I was just curious, I guess, since it was from my building, like I have a strong sense of where these doors lead just by hearing them, but is that just from my memory or is it inherent in the sound somewhere? Some of this stuff would be so banned in other chats. You know. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's because I'm, like, cool, or I think there's something fucking wrong with me. That's exactly why I'm here? Oh no, what have I done? Those headphones are $400. What's the finesse? Or are they just worth it? Cool. The noise canceling is excellent. And they're very, very comfortable. I think you could probably find something comparable cheaper, but I also quite like how they look. I'm not cool? No man knows what, like, what's your experience of me? How could I possibly understand the perception of me that lives in your brains? How could I ever know? They don't even have cat ears on them? stranger? I'm not asking genuinely. Stop answering genuinely. I was lobbing up the ball and you were supposed to go. I don't actually care. I You'd get so many more subs if they had ears. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Fuck. If they're not seeing your YouTube in ears, being this vibe on the Twitch is not what I expected. It's so weird. It's like I agree with you for the record, but it's the difference between like hanging out with your friends and giving a TED talk. Like it's just not even like I saw your TED talk. I thought you'd like act like that. Like when we're all like hanging out. I thought you'd like monologue in a president's cadence. Like no. Yeah, this is the TED talk. She thinks we're friends. You can discover my true personality by subscribing and gaining access to the subscribers only Discord channel. Hey, I'm gonna go pee really quick. We have not been making a lot of progress on the game. I don't know why I'm so chatty today. This is the exact vibe I imagined from your YouTube videos. After watching your YouTube videos, I didn't expect you to pee. Oh my god, okay. I'll be right back. Hello. Can you guys stop talking about feces? Hold on. I'm refreshing the chat. I can't even see anything. It's so... The ad break lined up perfectly. I wait for it to be done. I don't want anyone missing any of the good stuff. Like, I don't know. I can't do anything. I do. When I leave to go pee, because I do the ad break so it turns the pre-rolls off. Okay. And then I come back and sit down and I wait for the ad break to be over and I just watch you guys talk. That's maybe... It's a little blue, honestly. Yellow me. Oh yeah, did you see a shareholder meeting? I added Copass Groove as an emote. Consent? Sav, I followed you. Can you please say thanks? Yeah, he's cute, right? And so Copass Groove, like in conjunction with Copass Rave, like those are two... We got those guys going on. I did not animate it. I don't know. Someone in the Discord did, and it was fantastic. Cannot take credit for it. Sav, can you shoot me out back? Do you mean Outback or Outback Steakhouse? Look at that! Wowie! I know, the kids sound so close, don't they? They're scaling my walls. There's a gaggle of them. Hold on, they're passing. That's fine. Let the kids go. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Get the kids to subscribe or shut up. Oh my god, it's Andre. Andre did another... Wait, hold on. Sorry, quick. Sorry, we'll go back in a second. I need to play the other Kuno recording that Andre did yesterday. It made me laugh so much. One moment. I said this, but I had actual tears in my eyes from laughing. Can you hear it? Why is it so quiet? No, we are gaming. We are. No.
Out. Listen up, you inebriated fuckpigs. Remember that twist shit Kuna was talking about? With the drones and ass and shit. Turns out, it's just some fucking girl talking to herself for hours. She's fucking mental. She keeps rambling to some guy called Chat, but nobody's there. Then she does a crossword and she sucks at it too. She creeps Kuno out.
Sorry, that's it. Andre, sorry, is that embarrassing because you're here? That made me laugh so much. She does a crossword and she sucks at it too. So good. Okay. That was weird. I don't know why that was so quiet in my headphones. I'm sure it's fine. Dies of cringe. You need to kill the part of you that cringes. Okay? Okay, are we all settled in? Everyone feeling good? How are we feeling? It's Friday, the 18th of August. How are you all doing today? I actually do need to do that. I've been like working on it. It's a tough one though. Stop saying you're horny. New rule, you can't keep saying you're horny. No. Knock it off. Stop. That's not for me to know. Go tell your mom. Okay? I'm not horny, I'll tell you that for free. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the dryer. I was here when a new line was crossed. You have to I've said this is the rule forever. You have to be funny. It has to be funny. You can say something fucking crazy, but it has to be funny. That's the only, and I think that's maybe where a lot of people are missing the trick, is that you just can't say any, but you can say it. It has to be funny. You can't just come in here like it's a casual conversation and go, bro, I was like cranking my hog today, I was so horny. Like you can't, we're not like having a, like we're all like little jesters, like putting on a show for what, like it's not like a conversation. I feel cringe now, good. Do we just have to be chronically funny? Yeah, of course. Yes. Of course. Just say poggers after? Timothy Chalamet playing with Day Worm. I've only, because I looked at the ban request the other day, because I think Samuel Cousins asked what the deal with those was. I think we've only banned like 3 people this whole time. And it's because they were like, it wasn't anyone who was like actively like trying to engage. It was someone with a username like White Savior, the fucking like updated chat rules, be funny. That's not updated. That's, you clicked okay on that. It's not be funny, it's don't be unfunny. That's one of 2 rules. Only 3 people? I'm very merciful. I'm very merciful. And I'm not easily shaken or stirred. So much pressure. I'm not saying everything you say has to be funny. I'm saying if you're gonna be like an insane person, you're welcome to just talk. You can just. I clicked on nothing, Mr. Judge. She in a motherfucking martini. What's this game? What's this game we're playing? What's happening? I was just curious, I guess, since it was from my building. I have a strong sense of where these doors lead. Just, yes, is it inherent in the sound somewhere? Interesting. You should write a grant proposal. I wouldn't want to step on any toes, you know, university politics. Here's another extended monitoring tape from the waiting room. Half an hour on one screen. To be fair, this isn't the most eventful part of the game. Busy night. There he is again, sleeping. Where do I know him from? It's going to drive me up the wall. Does he work at the university? Sounds familiar. I think he might have worked there a long time ago, maybe when I was an undergrad. Ah, the Paleolithic. Thought he looked a bit rugged. I'm a psychopath. What was your major? Fire. I don't think he was a professor, maybe staff. It's been so long. Sometimes I wish I had just barreled through like you did instead of taking time off before grad school. Sure, it was the right thing to do at the time, or the only thing. I was such a mess. Did I ever tell you about that? Oh no, my boyfriend died suddenly my last year of college. Poor thing. It was a long time ago, but yeah, it really shook me back then. He was studying astronomy. We were both really into experimental music. We took a few art classes together. BSc Fire. I mean, that's what shook me up about it, and it was just this random accident that never should have happened, and so sudden you never could have seen it coming. He was back home visiting his parents, and he fell off a roof. Oh my god. Like Santa Claus in Tim Allen's Santa Claus. Can't predict that kind of freak accident kind of thing. My psychiatrist says that's why I'm such a pessimist. I think you're remarkably upbeat, all things considered. That thing with your boyfriend in the roof, but also what happened to the TV station. Acts of God. You think? I mean, that's what you call it. That's what you say when it's nobody's fault. What's this? Can you read the date? Okay. Keep it going. Best friends every month. There was a different pair of animals that were friends. The man with the skeleton leg is still involved. He's we're on a bit of a tangent at the moment. They're doing the boat crew are doing some questionnaires, and these are people looking at the security footage from the time they were in the building from the future. It's a bit, it's a little meta. There's a cat. There's also no sound. There she goes. Did she follow them out? Here's the last extended monitoring tape from the dock when they left. Told you he's one of those distillery guys. The skeletons have come to collect. I was checking if the sound is okay. These other guys came to pick him up for work, maybe? I don't like how they all hang out together. It's creepy. I hate how they don't acknowledge other skeletons. They've come to collect calcium. They're like more than co-workers. I don't know. I just get this awful feeling when I see them. Like I knew them once, but not anymore. Like when they make up a dead person to look like an old photograph of themselves. Yeah, they're skeletons! Sort of familiar, sort of strange. There ought to be a word for that. Bye, kitty. We get the cat? We got a cat. Somebody left a scratch ticket in this file. Bat Bucks. $5 from Bat Bucks. This is the greatest day of my life. It's expired. I'm over it. This has been a bit of a memory trip for you, huh? I bet you didn't expect these old tapes to stir up so much. How does it feel for these people to come up again? Weaver Marquez and Wise Will, and I mean, what was your boyfriend's name? The one who died in college? Charlie? Yeah, it was kind of a bittersweet experience, actually. Like, looking at photographs of people who died or moved away. People that are gone. Gone but not forgotten. No, not forgotten, you're right. Phantom pregnancy craving of bone meal cigarettes. And the boat continues. I don't know, this segment has definitely been slow. It doesn't help that I haven't been paying much attention. It's also, there's just like so many characters now. Look at those easels and tables on the beach over there. They call it an open air gallery, or probably something more upscale like alfresco galleria. They say it's a popular design in foreign cities like Paris and New York. That might be true. Boat maxing. Well, no, not as slow as the bar act, indeed. It's not slow, you just keep fucking talking to us. The appeal is clear enough, I guess. Anyone can wander in and out. There aren't any walls or doors. There's no roof either. Just a kind of thin cloth membrane. Not quite a sheet or a tarp, but more like a drape of rolled out spider web, looking like it might bunch up and dissolve if it ever got rained on. This is Baldur's Gate, yes? No concern down here for rain. Everybody thinks they're inside just because they can't see the sky. But it's a microclimate down here, and it surely does rain. Charlie was also Lyset's son, Conway's friend. I see. I see. They're exhibiting some intimate photographs of small town life. There's one of a small girl playing in a puddle. She's got her back to the camera and she's fussing with something, looking at her hands. Maybe she's stuffing a message in a bottle or folding a paper boat. Reviews have been good. It's a popular show probably because of its relevance. The town depicted in these photos was very recently flattened to make way for a big museum project. How often is a town getting flattened to make way for a museum? Intimate? We have to put the Smithsonian right here. Sav, do you know what's going on in this game? Yeah, it's like a bunch of strangers are on this spooky boat together and we're having little like vignette experiences with other human beings. You know as much about it as I do. Frankly, I took a nap. Hey, Google it. You want to know so bad? Google it. If you're quiet and you don't know what's going on and you're just here for the vibes, fine. She has no idea, just trying to sound smart. Buddy, just because you don't know what vignettes means doesn't mean I'm trying to sound smart. Hey, just a quick one here. I guess we'll never know. The vignette's so easy, it's like a dressing, idiot. My uncle owns a vignette. I know what it means, but I won't tell you. I've been put in my place. I knew it. I knew it. It's like you had to rent a vignette. Sultan vignette chips. Just a quick one here. I'm going ashore to do some mushroom hunting. This little island is my favorite spot, and I figured we're already running late. What's one more unscheduled stop? I just need to find Will and get him up here to keep an eye on things. I bet he's asleep. Could you run down and wake him up for me? Sultan vignette chips. Oh my god. The mammoth? Is it working again? Possibly? Oh. The eat animation. Kill it? Nice. I think I could click away from that the whole time. That's fine. Big beast, how auspicious. Take me down to the main deck. Hello, everyone. There's so many people. Where did it want me to go? I'm not totally sure. Oh, yes, Will. Wake up. Lazy ass. A recorded lecture plays from a tape machine next to Will's bunk, and even hinted that he had in mind a design for this device as recorded in the diary and sundry observations. Why should personalities in another existence or sphere waste their time working a little triangular piece of wood over a board with certain lettering on it? The whole business seems so childish to me. If we are to make any real progress in psychic investigation, we must do it with scientific apparatus. The parameters of the apparatus, a question, James. The idea of personalities lingering after death does appear to be in conflict with Edison's theories about what he called life units, the subatomic entities that animate matter and then scatter to other configurations when a person passes on. I wouldn't call them life unit. Like, maybe, you know. Given Edison's emphasis on memory and cognition, we're talking about the inventor of the phonograph. Isn't it, you can, like, we all know, like, Thomas Edison invented the phone, but he had, like, all kinds of other ideas about stuff. No way that boat's that big. We just know him as, like, the telephone guy. Drone-like! His colorful descriptions of the swarm of interchangeable drone-like, Edison even uses the word proletarian life units animating the human mind. His theory naturally posits that any individual life unit possesses on its own some fragment of memory. Oh yeah, I mean the light bulb? Yeah, the light bulb? Or it's who... We have Franklin... Edison, Franklin... Wasn't he racist? Now who don't know their vignettes? Google it, forehead. I don't know what a phonograph is, I'm just realizing. Phonograph. Oh, it's that thing. Of course. It's not even a phone? I know! That's why I said it's that thing. It's like an ye-olde record player. Okay, even, you know, sometimes people just remember you as the phonograph guy. And they don't even, like, you have all these ideas about stuff. Do you have any book recs? You're asking me that now? Thomas Edison was the one who electrocuted elephants? Edison made the iPod Touch too. Alright, fuck me. I'm just gonna read the words that the game says. According to Edison, when life units recombine from, say, a soldier into, say, a flower, we may be able, using some apparatus, to coax out from the flower memories of war. The tape stops. What were you listening to? What is that sound? What is that? It's fine. It's like a meerkat. I used to work at a university and I'd always eavesdrop on lectures through the ventilation system. Anything and everything. I'm a polymath by nature. An old friend recently found this box of tape-recorded lectures next to the dumpster there and passed them on in the spirit of fondly recalling better days. Yeah, Edison, the first man on the moon. Stopped the Civil War. She's losing it? Will looks at the label on the tape. History of the Philosophy of Death. Yikes. My dad has just sent me a link to a video. The title of the video is "The Evidence We Are Living in a Simulation is Everywhere. All you have to do is look." Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, we're experiencing something right now, so maybe the better question is, what is reality? Could everything we see, everything we experience, everything that exists in...
My dad's in his philosophy era. I'll have to check that out later. Dad is Rogan pilled, your dad is Neo. Samuel Cousins, thanks for the gifted subscription to Copacetic Father. Thank you very much. They've been quiet lately. Is that Todd Howard? I don't know. No, it's a YouTube channel called The Y Files. Yeah, I'll tell him to take it to the philosophy channel. I play these old taped lectures during my little nipple naps. Excuse me? To absorb the information more easily, it's pretty effective. I wish I could do everything half asleep. Do you think that works? Do you think like just so passively listening to stuff like that actually does anything? I'm not bringing back the philosophy channel. I said nipple. Nope, no? Okay, didn't think so. Can't say I learned very much just now, though I may have been too busy dreaming a vivid narcotic fantasia aboard the what? But those are always the quickest to dissipate. I'd better tell you about it now before the spell is broken. If it did, everyone would do it. I think that functions under the assumption that everyone does things that are, like, good for you. Which isn't... Everyone forget about the philosophy channel. If they're easy to do and don't cost anything. You are assuming man is a rational beast? Samuel Cousins. Thank you for the gifted subscription to Sensitive Nipple Lover. What a throwback. What a throwback that is. The newcomers will never understand the lore. I'll fight you, streamer. I'd better tell you about it now before the spell is broken. Quick, tell me about your dream. I was small. I patrolled the corridors of a great iron ship, searching for scraps and mice, I think, and crying always, a weak and mournful meow. Other crewmen slumped in odd corners or lay drunk on the deck. The halls smelled of shame, defeat, and rot gut corn whiskey. They dumped artillery into the water, tore their flags into cloth scraps, and made handkerchiefs to bury their sobbing faces. You started streaming 3 months ago? I know, and every stream is full of magic and whimsy. And, Hey, be fancy. Thanks for the hype chat with nothing in it. That's the perfect hype chat. Thank you very much. That's very kind. That's a thing. Yeah, apparently. Hype chat? Try hype nothing. Refund him? I'm not assuming it was an accident. I'm giving Be Fancy some autonomy and... Oh, there you are. I wanted to say random appreciation moment for being one of the most influential creators in my life with your videos and most importantly, poetry. That's incredibly kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. To have any impact at all is a great honor. Mod me? No. They drifted on Lake Leith, drinking the cold black water and eating eyeless fish raw. When they at last ran out of cooking fuel, they seemed in their despair to forget even language. After an interval of years, the ship crossed a threshold into absolute silence. Silence except for my hopeless, whimpering cry. I'm not modding Analog or Tomb. I'm just not doing it. That's all I can remember. Sorry you had a bad dream. Not bad. Unsettling. Puzzling. But thanks for your concern, Doc. I've got a stew to start. You may want to hurry back above deck. I believe we're about to pass the Bat Sanctuary. It's quite a thing to see. We're going past the Bat Sanctuary. I love bats. You know what? Let me stream. Kate came back from her mushroom hunting excursion with a small basket full of oddly colored caps and stems, no doubt delicious to a morsel. Of course, she intended to use many of them in her medical practice to ease the pain, nausea, and anxiety of pregnant women, but I can usually rely on my charms to snare a bit or two. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Most will tell you they've got a distant relation or acquaintance who helped dig a hole or water a seedling, but nobody remembers what it was all for. Nobody left a plaque or anything. It's a shame. Looks like it must have been a lot of work. And the mushrooms! Mom said it's my turn to stream? We fix up a stew in the kitchen? Do you think, I mean, you can keep doing this. I don't think I will ever do anything any of you tell me to do. My pathological demand avoidance is going so crazy, like, absolutely not. No. I didn't even want to, but especially not now. I will not do any of this. You're not playing the psychological game correctly. If we are to do this with one another, if we're to engage in these psychological flights of fancy and mind games, then like I need you to take it fucking seriously. Like stop just like you're just like shouting, like take it seriously. Let me hold about 350. Oh my god. Will you marry? What is going on? What is going on? You will be my wife? These really big caps with the slimy gills. The lady in the video called for a portobello, but I prefer to never know a mushroom by name. Can we like stop at a Bob Evans or something, please? Analog, thanks for the gifted subscription to me? To Sav Brown? Thanks, Analog. Mushrooms aren't real, I respect this. This stew is for tomorrow. It has to simmer all day. Ban all. Some things are just better done slowly. Hey, I've always wanted to do this. Everyone shut the fuck up. I wanted to do this since I started streaming. Now you're silenced. Now you can say nothing. No defense, no offense. Just a little grub. No demands, no questions. Well, Samuel Cousin says get fucked. I guess you can also make me do a knuckle crack. It's different down here, huh? In this little hole. Without language. Do you feel it? That your voice has been taken from you? I'll give it back. But you must first... You must be respectful and stop saying bullshit. Okay? Here. Will you behave? Have it back. But remember this day. Remember this power I hold. Bullshit? Alright, fuck you guys. You think I'm joking? Fuck you. You think I'm playing around? You don't think I could sit here and do this all day? I like it. I delight in it. It gives my life purpose to watch you squirm. Alright? Okay, I'm done. I've run out of things to say. Just be normal. This stew is for tomorrow. It has to simmer all day. Some things are just better done slowly. We've added the anonymous mushroom, so next we, I've got the recipe video on pause next door. I'm unfollowing. Nice bit. Thanks. You gonna guess my age now? No! No! I've got the recipe video on pause next door. I used to follow a recipe I learned from Ida herself, the best cook you're gonna meet on this river. Of course, it had a few secret ingredients. She has the good sense to preserve some mystery around her cooking. Better for business. You have too much control? It's my stream! The artist doesn't own the art? I'm not sure that's what the argument is. I don't think there's any discourse around that. I want you to have even more control. Chat is so weird. Brother, your chat. You're not in traffic, you're traffic. Can I drink some water? Yes, you may have a sip. That's an NL bit. Sorry. I've been found out. She swore me not only to secrecy, but to ignorance! I had a promise to forget the recipe just as soon as I'd cooked it. Let me tell you, it's not so easy to forget something on purpose as you may think, my friend. Not so easy. Let me look at the recipe. I'm not chat personally. No, you're Kuno. Yes. What did she say to do? What was the last step he did? He put a couple mushrooms in, then I think he forgot what he was doing for a little while. Why did I just... Oh. Thank you for the tip. Koi by Crystal Duffy. Thank you. Did I miss another one? I thought I heard that earlier, but then I didn't see anything. And I realized that must have been what it is. Hold on. I'm gonna check because I always say thank you. Because I'm polite, and it's good practice. My computer is struggling. Both of my computers are struggling. No, I didn't miss anything. Okay, never mind. She's a nice young woman. Maybe I can help him figure it out. I got kind of sucked into this program. Two computer salve. Can I build you a gaming rig? Yeah, sure. In your house? No, you have to make it in a separate location. You'll pay for parts? No. Sorry, I've misunderstood the... What kind of chat are you looking for? Okay, cool bit of the game. There's not enough, like, feminine energy here today. That's the problem. There's normally some sort of, like, feminine offset that, like, makes the whole thing work, but I don't see the girlies here today. Hey, Samuel Cousins. Thanks for the 100 gay bits. Pissing, chat go wild. Wait till she's reading a long paragraph and you'll have 5 to 10 seconds to get some weird shit in before the emote... Damn it! He tricked me! Range Bomber is not a girl. Absolutely not. I know, Toast Ghost is gone, and then this started happening. I love Taylor Swift. I'm a girly, don't have much energy this evening. Honestly, I don't blame you. Hello, Lavender. I hope you're well. Even that wasn't enough to convince her. I trained rigorously in the art of forgetting, studying for months under a master amnesiac. Finally, I learned to forget so quickly and accurately that I was able to convince Ida to share with me the most obscure secrets of her kitchen. Hey, girl! Phoebe Bridgers. Boy genius. Blackpink. As a demonstration of my trustworthiness, I forgot the names of my own parents right there in front of her. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. Every time I wanted to cook this legendary stew, I'd call Ida up on the telephone and ask her for a quick temporary reminder. Here on the boat, we haven't got a phone line, so I have to seek out culinary wisdom on videotapes of cooking shows. It's time to shop, shop, shop. Back to the matter at hand. I would love to go to a restaurant. We're stopping at Salmonitis. The stew is for tomorrow. Did you win anything? Tragically, I have misplaced the damn ticket. I'm sure it'll turn up. Hey there, could I ask you? Wait, why are you cooking? We're stopping at Salmonitis in 20 minutes? It's for tomorrow! Just don't forget about it this time. I'm not scrubbing up any more boiled over sludge. Listen, I have a favor to ask. There's a package for the telephone exchange and I can't get the mammoth back there. Could you deliver it for us? That guy I mentioned from the TV station, Dashiell Morse, Cornelius Flunch, works there now. I thought you might like to chat with him anyway. Thanks a lot. I've got the dinghy all ready to go. Maybe take your friend with you. One of you can man the outboard motor and the other can aim the flashlight. It's dark. Sludge mentioned. Guys, how do I access the sub-only Discord? You do not. You do not access the sub-only Discord. It's everyone except for you. Thanks again for your help. This is about as far as the tugboat can go. You know, noise and lights disturb the bats. You'll pass through the bat sanctuary. Which is really nice, by the way. Hey, aplenty. Thanks very much for subscribing. Welcome in. See you in the Discord, I imagine. You'll pass through the bat sanctuary, which is really nice, by the way. Be sure to check out all the plaques and stuff for cool bat facts. Plenty of time. Do I get to read bat facts? The Echo River Central Exchange, or excuse me, Consolidated Auxiliary Switch number 30. They changed the name when the power company took over. Anyway, it's just on the other side of the bat sanctuary. This package is going to Poppy. She's an operator. The operator. We'll meet you on the other side at Salmonitis for our scheduled early breakfast stop. Just follow the river, can't miss it. I almost forgot, you may or may not be interested. There's this kind of weird memorial sculpture on your way in just before the bat sanctuary. I always recommend people at least stop and take a look at it. It's really, I don't know how to say it. You should check it out. Okay, bye. What does this do? Oh. Maybe I'll see ghosts. Hold on. Oh, do I have to move? I control the flashlight. I see. Oh, this is, like, kind of spooky. Hey, wait, hold on. I can't, hear really anything. I know I didn't change anything, because I don't want it to be too loud for you. This is kind of spooky. We claim these helmets in the names of the folks who wore them, and we place them here in their memory, but also as a spit in the greedy green eye of that power company who bought up our old mine and traded our brothers and sisters' safety for a little more yield, but only yielded 28 good men and women dead when the walls collapsed and the tunnels filled with water. You could honestly turn the volume of everything on the stream up like 3 ticks. Hello, hello? Hello, hello. That's too many. Turn up the gain on the mic. It's like all the way at 0. Hello? Hold on, let's sit here for a second and make sure everyone's levels are good. Now the mic is too loud. Hello, hello. 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 Hi. 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 Hello. Fuck the soundscape. I had it just right. I'm not changing anything now. You gotta adjust to me. We'll see when I'm talking and it's going into the yellow. That makes me nervous. Hello? Hello? Mic is now super low. Who? Yellow is good? Who am I supposed to believe? Okay, here. Yellow's mellow. Good now. I'm an audio engineer professional. I'm leaving it here. Their lungs were black, but now they're washed clean and full of water too, and swept through hidden tunnels into some awful cave we will never find. And so we guess the water buried them for us, so let this here be the marker for their grave. That's really awful. If any son of a bitch from that power company wants to take back these helmets as company property, you try it and see what will happen. Hey Elkhorn, that's the mine we met in, where your folks worked. Looks like it's been here a while. I sure as hell wouldn't mess with it. You think whoever wrote it is still that angry? I don't think you ever forget anger like that, man. I guess you probably don't. This probably stirs up, I mean, how do you... It, I mean, people should... It brings back some anger for me, too. That, I mean, that would be awful, wouldn't it? That's understandable. I guess that's what a memorial should do. Help you hang on to your feelings, otherwise they fade away. That's just what time does. Fucking power company, man. Piece of shit. Hello? Don't wave back to him like you're one of them. You're looking at me like I'm crazy? Are you, like, feeling okay? Doesn't hurt anymore, my leg, it's just kind of numb, like it's not there. My shoulder too, actually. That's an old one, though, from an accident. I'm lucky I just had some nerve damage there. It probably should have been a lot worse. Not to be that guy, but Mike's hella quiet. I'm going to have a conniption. Wait, did this guy just tell me I should be playing Rocket League? Maybe play a normal game once? Rocket League or something? I think you misunderstand what I'm doing here. I think you misunderstand the sort of audience I'm trying to attract. Game audio is a bit too loud, mic audio is fine. I will put the mic audio back to where it was and I will turn down the game volume to here. Rocket League was hyperbolic. He also doesn't know what a hyperbole is. Restart computer. Good, I like this. Woo. Okay, great. Ah! Don't put it back? What the hell? Hyperbole? You know, those guys from the distillery are just making the best of a bad situation, just like the rest of us. Hey, one of them said to me earlier they could even help me take care of these medical bills for my leg, you know? Get it all together on a plant, consolidated. The skeletons are using you. When did you talk to them about that? They're around? They're pretty much everywhere you look on this river. You really haven't noticed? Yes, Pink, I completely agree with you. The problem is that I don't know who's telling the truth and who's exaggerating. I completely agree. Benny, you've driven Benny away. Benny's leaving to... I have a feeling it'll all work out. Even for me. Seems like we're getting pretty close to finding your cousin, right? And besides that, you're young and smart. Plenty of time to bounce back from whatever. Conway has lost his goddamn mind. Just make it loud and also quiet. That old truck I've been driving belonged to my boss, Ira, Lyseth's husband. To be honest, Ira didn't like me very much, but somehow Liz got it in her head that he would have wanted me to have that truck someday. They got their own trucks at the distillery, and now that the antique shop is closing up, I've got no use for that old truck. I was thinking you could take it. Oh my, I mean, hey, I could keep an eye on it until you get straightened out. I'll say optimistically, even though I know he's never leaving that fucking skeleton den. Hey, who's ready for bat facts? Visitors to the Echo River lopsided brown bat artificial hibernaculum and sanctuary are asked to take extra precautions in order to prevent the introduction of foreign fungal contaminants and the spread of white nose syndrome. Please do not visit the sanctuary during the same day in which you've visited any cave known or suspected to host bats infected with white nose syndrome. Please do not leave your vehicle. If you must leave your vehicle, please remove shoes, clothes, jewelry, headwear, and eyeglasses to ensure you do not bring any foreign spores ashore with you. Oh my god, I'm so excited to drift through the bat sanctuary. Please do not touch any bats. The lopsided brown bat is confused by light. If you're using a lantern or other artificial light source, be aware that it may attract and confuse bats. If you are approached by bats, do not panic, relax, stop your vehicle, and switch off your light. Never touch a bat. I mean, should I turn it off now? But then I can't see anything. Maybe I just, like, point it down a little. I want to see the bats. Hello? I don't see... Oh! Was that a bat? Ah! They're coming. I want to see what happens when you touch a bat. Like, kind of me too. I mean, they're swooping. Bat fact. Bat fact. Ever talk with your mouth full? Bats do it all the time. Bats talk in extremely high frequency clicks, too high for humans to hear, and they use their powerful ears to scan for the echoes of these ultrasonic clicks. By comparing very subtle differences in the time these echoes take to come back, differences of just millionths of a second, bats are able to picture their environment with enough accuracy to catch a flying insect. Children are screaming. It's the same fucking kids from before. It's the same lot of them. Water looks so nice. Once a bat has caught an insect in its mouth, it's still flying, and so it still needs to avoid running into anything. So bats keep clicking away, even while they munch on a tasty bug snack. It may be poor table manners, but it's crucial for surviving in the dark. Oh my, all, like, the mod banning, I literally don't care. I'm like, I simply, I don't care. The joke is over. We're done. It's wild because they had to predict where the insect will be after they picture it, they see the future. This isn't about you? You just started a message with Sav. That's my fucking name. I think it kind of, I wonder how the other bats know whether one of them is really talking or just chasing a bug. Sometimes it's hard to know with people too. Choke air, Pennywise. How about this weather? I guess there are layers to it, right? Sometimes you just need to get the other person talking so you can check their body language or hear what their voice sounds like, find out if they're friendly or angry or drunk. Haha. Bats. Bats. We are the bats. So far my flashlight hasn't been proving too much of an issue. I have not had any run-ins with a bat. There's a lot. Oh, okay. There's a lot of them. There's definitely a lot of bats. I'm gonna continue until it becomes an issue. The lopsided brown bat's natural diet mostly consists of moths and other small insects that breed along the river. Here at the artificial hibernaculum and sanctuary, we use a combination of chemical snares and ultrasonic wards to repel all potentially contaminant-bearing insects and replace them with our own locally bred and spawned hypoallergenic antiseptic pseudomoths, which we call the little gray nothing moth. Aww. You may be thinking that the other moths and insects the lopsided brown bat would have been eating are very much relieved that their natural predator is found another food source. Not so! We've installed netting and highly effective moth traps along the river where the lopsided brown bat normally hunts to balance their escape from the food chain. Why are they lopsided? But eating moths isn't the only systemic contribution these bats make. They also produce a potent fertilizer in the that is bat poop, guano, that helps plant life thrive along the Echo River, along the shore of Lake Leaf. In order to minimize the sanctuary's impact on subterranean agriculture, we collect the precious guano here at the hibernaculum and manually distribute it throughout the caves. It's a full-time job. See you later, Pinkus TV. Goodbye. Sounds like a lot of work. They eat the fake moths are cool. Pseudo moths. A lot of people eat fake food taken apart and put back together so it looks and tastes like something they remember eating before, even if they never really did. It's reassuring to know someone's taking care of everything for these little bats. Who's gonna build the peeper hibernaculum? Maybe we'll build it ourselves. Maybe we already did. Like the folks in the mine who said they used to buy stuff, fans, canaries, all of these little trinkets to make it bearable. There's still a lot of stuff down there. It feels cluttered but human. They're tricking them. Sad. All people need is enough to pretend we're home and we can make it anywhere. I mean, I'm not sure that's true. You get kind of philosophical when you're drinking. Yeah, I guess I do. I used to have this drinking buddy who would get loaded and tell the weirdest damn riddles, like, which is more musical, a truck passing by a factory or a truck passing by a music school? Ha, count your blessings? That's not a riddle. It's hardly a sentence. I hate these skeletons. I hate them so much. I hate how they look. I hate what they stand for. I hate how they've tricked my boy Conway. This tree is crazy. Why does it look like that? Conway's a victim? A pseudo tree? Neurodivergent tree? That was such a shady little trick they pulled at the distillery. White nose syndrome is still largely a mystery. We suspect that the white fungal growth which appears on bats' faces and wings irritates and confuses them, causing them to awaken early from hibernation and venture outside, depleting stored energy they need to survive through winter. But biologists are nowhere near curing the disease. It spreads quickly and is highly fatal. Is this real? I'd like to know. White nose bats. It is. Yeah, is a name used to describe a group of symptoms associated with the deaths of millions of bats. That's terrible. Google it. I did. I did it immediately. Wait, what is going on? I didn't say... Bomber, my friend, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I need you to know I don't... Listen, and this is just the parasocial thing. I don't think about any of you for as long as you think about me. And I enjoy having you here, but I truly don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know why everyone's acting so fucking weird today. Like, I would just calm down. Colony collapse disorder. Hey, this is a real problem that's affecting bats all over the world. White nose syndrome and colony collapse disorder are sudden, violent, and mysterious. Will honeybees and the lopsided brown bat be two more lost species wiped out in a geological blink and forgotten to natural history? It's possible that a cure won't be identified in time, so the sanctity of this artificial hibernaculum is our best hope of preserving them. Yeah, poor bats. As you you guys are weird. You're like funny. You're kind of funny. You make me laugh. As you leave the Echo River lopsided brown bat hibernaculum and sanctuary, please make sure your vehicle and clothing are free of hitchhikers. That's the best part about going to a butterfly house. That little half room where you have to make sure that none of them are stuck to your clothes. I didn't go to a butterfly house all summer. That's normally something I make a point of doing. And there's one pretty close to me. I should go. Butterfly thief? They have houses? Only the wealthy ones. Okay, I think we've arrived at something. The Central Exchange. My friends and I were talking about moths for like an hour last night. What was your conclusion? Was there one? Hello, we're here. Okay, since we've arrived, I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly and run an ad. Okay? Everyone settle in. I might also make a coffee as a little treat for myself. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Goodbye. Muted? True. What do you guys think about that? You agree? No? I didn't even get my coffee. Did you? I said thank you to Neblius, and I said it's a fair question. I guess I'm on like the 3rd month of streaming now, and I've not at any point felt that I was like not enjoying or was overextending myself. So I imagine this is gonna be like a thing that happens for a while. Super connection. And also like, I feel like at this point if I stopped it would be like a problem. Like I'm held at the mercy of the loyal chatters. Congrats for 3 months. It's so annoying my internet went out again. The most annoying thing that happens is that the VOD gets split into 2. It drives me crazy. Every time I was looking at the other one, I was like, damn it. Pisses me off. Oh well. Like, but what a coincidence! How did that happen twice? In the exact same moment. Why does it only happen when you go to bed? I don't know. That's really weird. I have no logical explanation for it. This is the kind of thing that people invent ghosts over. It's like, I think there's some supernatural occurrence going on. Bezos. Okay. Well, let's just keep playing the game. No, hold on. I'm gonna make my coffee like I said I would. I will not withhold myself treats. It was the ghost of Phineas Gage. Hold on. Okay. Confirmed you're an android getting in the way of the signal. You want to hear a legitimately dark, funny story that happened this morning? Yes. Who is Phineas Gage? 1, 2, 3. Google it! Pole man? She said it. She said the famous line. Just some guy who was rude. Like, kind of true. My Mac is struggling, man. Close this, close this. Close this. I do not need Photoshop open, for the love of God. My brother sent a text to our family chat that said John died. John is the name of his son, and no one was awake. The person who texted it was... What are you talking about? Why am I just thought my phone buzzed. I'm like hearing sounds. Okay, I was kind of gonna wait for that guy to finish the story, but I'm not doing it anymore. Here, I really don't even need Chrome open, if we're being real. Penny, that's even funnier that you actually went outside and then were like, why am I here? And then came back in. Chat is trying to kill you by overstimulating you. This is really great, like, exposure therapy for me. And I mean that sincerely. Because I'm, I mean, someday I'll just feel nothing. Exposure to what? Just, like, things that irritate and upset me. Annoyances. It is just like an incredibly overstimulating activity for sure. Did you just call us annoyances? I called some of you annoyances. And I, you know, I don't do well with it all the time. I love being annoying. Heh. I didn't say the majority. Is anything happening in the Discord? I have FOMO. What if you guys are like making a joke that I don't know? I'm getting overstimulated just being in chat. Can you point to the people who are annoyances? The Google It memes are developing at lightning speed. That's fine. If that's the reports, then that's good. Great stuff. That Discord joke was so funny. Careful up there. Can't drive your new truck if you slip and break your legs. Hey, how about you try not to make any more bad deals while I'm gone? Haha. I'll just be floating along down here. Conway has lost it, man. The people who are irritating in the room with us now. I just mean keep your eyes open and don't look back. Alright. Oh, hi. I remember you. What are you doing down here? I'm just exploring. I like dark underground places. I'm a romantic. What does that mean to you? It means I like poems and rivers and mysteries. As someone who just joined the stream, this game looks pretty sick just from this one shot. Yeah, it's been good. It's definitely... I mean, it's well written. Very visually interesting. Kind of a slow burner. Definitely vibes-based. Eerie. I didn't deserve to get timed out for that. Brother, you made the same joke like 15 times. The same unfunny... It wasn't even a joke. Okay, bye. I can't believe there's so many people here that just, like, are actively dislike the game. Like, go do something else. Could be bypassed with another capacitor. A flux capacitor at 100 nanofarads to reduce noise. Hey, it's you. Like, when do you guys all go back to school, huh? September? You got a little AP calculus this year? I bet you're nervous. Senior year, huh? Big one. I've been hacking on this thing all night. My thoughts are starting to come in alternating currents. We don't install this type of phone for customers anymore, but there are quite a few of them still in circulation. Anyway, the new system doesn't source enough current to ring these old bells, so I'm trying to come up with a workaround. Maybe a little box the customer could attach right before the wall jack. I'm a bit of a circuit geek myself. I bet. I mean, you seem very comfortable with electronics. It's your first time down here, I can tell. Your eyes can't quite adjust to the light. It takes some practice. Hey, I can see just fine. Believe it or not, I've been coming here since I was a kid for one reason or the next. Back then, this place was a train station. It's true, they had bats then too, but they were considered a nuisance. A train station? With the bats? The river shifted and this place slowly filled with water, carrying the trains away with the current. So many floods. Everything do be flooding. It does that, the river, and I don't begrudge it. It's a good reminder that everything we have is borrowed, even trains. Eventually, someone at the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces heard this place was still empty, so they moved the phone company in here. I returned here as a young lineman, a skill I picked up in wartime, running telephone wires behind enemy lines. We used trees instead of poles. I miss that, actually. They were easier to climb. It's just as well. I'm in no shape to be climbing anything these days. The closest I get to patching up the wiring in the crystal room for the WEVP folks. It's the TV station. You said you can tell me where that is. Maybe they should print some maps. It's not really supposed to be a secret, but it's not common knowledge either. That must be why they're always short-staffed. Ha! Listen, miss, if you're interested in WEVP, you should go talk to them directly. They're always looking for volunteers. Take the ferry over to the silo. There's a mail stop there. They don't have a sign or anything. Just ask around. Alright, I guess I'll get back to this damn old ringer. Poppy's just a little further down if you're dropping off that package. Nice chatting with you. What a strange place. What a bizarre locale. Plaque. Abel and Eloise, the lovers' couriers. Bred for racing, Abel and Eloise spent most of their lives as carrier pigeons in the employ of the Echo River Avian Post. I love pigeons with jobs, man. I think that rocks. They retired here after Abel was disfigured in an accident with a light aircraft. Oh no, but old habits were hard to die. Abel and Eloise would pick up scraps of paper from the ground, the trash, even pull them out of pockets and deliver them to other people nearby to delight or embarrassment. If a pigeon delivered something to me, I would lose my goddamn mind. What an odd setting, what a peculiar space. Word spread, and travelers passing through this tunnel began to come prepared with love letters, poems, and other written desires to pass along indirectly through these pigeons. After a hard day's work, Abel and Eloise would always be found nestled closely together in a disused newspaper stand set aside for their habitation, and that's where we left them. Freaking... Look at... Yeah, they're big pigeon statues. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love them. There you are. Hello. I have a friend that has a pigeon that is actually trained to deliver stuff to people for real. I have seen like pet pigeons on TikTok and stuff. I mean, have I gone on my pigeon thing on here? They're like a domesticated species that we decided we don't like anymore and then just threw out onto the streets to like lose their little toes until the rest of time. And so they're very sweet birds, and that's why they're so like that's why they come so close to people talk about having to like kick the pigeons out of the way because they're a domesticated species. Every pigeon is domesticated, yes. They're sweet little guys. Favorite bird? I think a pigeon. It's a sad story. I have a poem about it in my book, Closer Baby Closer. Pet pigeons are so cute and full of love. They always seem like they want like a little head scratch. Very sweet. A pigeon? I don't hate them, but come on. Genius book plug. They purr like cats. I love to walk through there's a pigeon colony that lives opposite my building, sort of or yonder, and I walk through them when I walk through the park, and I love like a pigeon coo, like that deep throaty coo. I can't do it, but is there a better sound? It's a great little noise. Closer Baby Closer is such a good title. Mate, thank you. Pigeons are literally flying rats. Literally? I think you'll find you misused the word literally. Isn't bird slang for girl in London? I mean, yeah, if you're like a chimney sweep. Literally, I'm going to smash you. Okay. Who does that parcel claim to be from? I mean, the power company people, phooey. Lazo, just say there's no label on it. It's chocolates from a secret admirer and not a snake from an assassin. That wouldn't be a great way to assassinate someone, I don't think. Who are you? Do you work for the post office or the tugboat? I only ask because I haven't seen you before. I'm just doing Kate a favor. Kate. I love Kate. She helped deliver both my nieces, one in a hospital and one at the base of a mossy moonlit oak. It was beautiful. I cannot think of anything worse than giving birth at the base of a tree. Do you know how many bugs are, like, crawling around those? They're all, like, covered in bugs. Yuck. Bugs are cool. They are. No, yes, of course they are. Not, like, on my wet newborn infant. What a disgusting image. Sorry. What a horrible thing to say. Volcanoes are cool also? What about dry? I don't think babies get born dry. Loretta used to work here. Actually, I think quite a few of our former operators have relied at some time on Kate's services. I guess they'll have more time with their little ones. As you can see, all their chairs are empty. It wasn't always like this when I came to work at the Echo River Central Exchange. There were 12 of us. Names. I was number 12. Connie and I were hired on the same day, but she showed up early. Whoops. My mouse. Marie finished college and Hester was fired for snapping at a rude collar, but he had it coming. I see. The power company bought it, of course. They all left. Some of the girls were reassigned. Fine. I brought a lot of extended technique to the switchboard. Sounded pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm impressed. Where was I? I think like hot honey broth and warm salt water. That was the game, yes. Oh, sorry, you can't see the only like bit of visual interest on the frame. Yeah, I have a rotary phone. Can you imagine? Hello? Are you lonely? Sure. This place feels different when it's empty, cold to the touch. This isn't a great place to work. Not in a wet tunnel. It really is all about touch here. Sound is a vibration, a touch you feel in your ear, so my voice is my touch. When we're talking, we're touching, even on the phone. There's an electric touch, an intimate little shock that makes your tiny hairs tremble. But that's not even what I mean when I say it's all about touch here. When the power company first tried automating sold exchange with fancy new transistor arrays, the switchboard caught fire. They were mismatched, out of sync. Sort of replacing the whole thing, they'd have to work out the exact timing of every little human gesture. I run the switchboard for the whole exchange. The caller never hears my voice now. They dial, my little indicator lights switch on, and I make the connection. Do you miss talking to him? How long do you think it should take to time my every move and recreate that timing in an automated switchboard? Rough estimate. Probably like a month. That'd take a long time. That's what I said, but this has been going on for over a year. And a very dark thought has started to nag at me. What if there is no cheap machine that's going to replace me? What if it's cheaper just to keep me here filling in for the rhythm of the operators? What if I'm the cheap machine? Good night, the plenty. See you later. You should quit. In this economy? She said it. You're probably right. Working in silence for peanut shells, waiting to be replaced by a robot, doesn't sound very dignified, does it? I came here as a girl and I'll leave as a middle-aged woman. Get out of there! Take care. These fucking losers, man. Skeletons? Oh my god, I am become skeleton? Here we go. Okay, maybe not. Okay. It's black. It's black. There we go. Are these... No. She returned on the dinghy alone. She had a strong and sudden urge to shut the motor off. Here, wait. There's not even sounds in my headphones. This is ridiculous. Click more. Doomsday hat restock when? I don't know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to restock them, honestly. Do people want more Doomsday hats? This music makes me chilly. You're so right. Please, please. Alright, I'll do more hats. 3 of you said so I'll... I could do that. With cat ears, maybe a beanie for the fall. I agree with you. I don't like beanies personally, so I assume no one else does, but that's never the case. Be fancy. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. I've messed up the fucking notifications thing again. Streaming's hard. I would love to buy a hat, and then gatekeep it. Hello again, Toast Ghost. We've missed your presence dearly. We were missing some feminine energy here for sure. Sorry for my sub covering your face. That's okay. It's a little treat. Bucket hats. She met a family of 5 on a... No, not a family of 5. Boring. A guitar player pedaling a floating bicycle with his dog in tow. She met a painter of shipwrecks. He never worked from photographs, so his paintings could be divided into 2 categories. There were the ones he painted from life, and the Echo River was a very good source for these because its currents were so unpredictable and the tunnels so dark. that all the planes crashed. Or the planes. The ships, rather. Too many bras. Once he painted from memory, mostly the memory of a single wreck he encountered as a much younger man picking up litter where the coastal highway. And my headphones just ran out of battery. This is ridiculous. Can't do anything right. They were done in watercolor. He preferred to work on them in the morning in a room he rented near the airport in Louisville. That's the word. It does always feel bad. That's why I could never do wireless headphones. They're normally okay. Once they're fully charged, they're good for like a few days. But I'm bad with charging stuff in general. Hold on. Let me primp and preen. Can't charge while on the dome. I suppose I could. But that's okay. I meet all of these people. I met a family of 5. The boat was loaded to capacity with black plastic bags and a few larger pieces of furniture. They were sleepy. They were hungry and sleepy. The adults were happy to take a break from paddling in weary silence. They asked her about her river journey. Honestly, well, I don't know. The memorial's kind of an intense thing for strangers. I'll just say I'm on my way to the restaurant for breakfast. They bought some food. The kids had picked the garden clean earlier in the day, so they'd been snacking on fresh bell peppers and tomatoes and some crackers rationed carefully for the trip. Hippie family. Tentry has redeemed the knuckle crack. What the fuck? I want that snack. I could go for a little pepper and hummus plate right now. They wished her well. She met a guitar player. They took turns. The water was cold and the floating bicycle, while technically marvelous, wasn't quite buoyant enough for the both of them. Swimming is hard work, the hardest work that dog had ever done, he expected. What do you mean? The dog... You can't make your dog swim like that. They've been traveling this way for most of the night, struggling through the icy water, stopping to recover when they could find a rock large enough. You need to be rescued. Here, ride on my boat. They weren't in a hurry. She gave in, shut off the motor, and floated for a while. Then she knew what she'd been craving, a moment of silence. Alright. I'm just floating. Kinda nice. I can't do anything. I still cannot do anything. Hello? Scene 9. This act is long and meandering. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Hello. Take me to the restaurant. That's That's what Chat's mom said about me last night. Long and meandering. Salmonitis promises to be a blistering ride of pure excitement. Just in time, we've already finished eating, but we're about to place a to-go order. Ezra was just asking about you. He's around the corner playing a video game. Maybe go let him know you two are back, or where's the old man anyway? Hey, Bong. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you. Welcome in. Got a quarter. I mean, the machines are rigged. The machines are rigged. But if I gave him the quarter and he did it, that would be cool. Okay, here's one. No problem. They took him? The skeletons took Conway? Oh no. That's such an awful predicament. it's really grim. That's toxic masculinity. He boned? I see there were 2 that came and 3 that left. I see. Sorry, I've got a thing in my eyelash. Of course. R.I.P. Kanye? It is a tragedy. You could probably get something to go. Claw Maestro, let's give it another shot. Well, it's also sad because none of these people even know him that well, so no one's like, fuck, we need to get him not to do that. Everyone's just like, whatever. C'est la vie. The octopus has a leg wrapped around the boombox underneath it. The shells are pretty clear, but I don't know if the claw can really grip the bag well. The cowboy hat is in the corner, so it's kind of tricky to tell if it's wedged in or not. Those headphones might be a good bet, but I can't see the cord. It could be wrapped around something. What are you going to try for? I want the hat. When I put this quarter in, you'll have about 8 seconds to grab your prize. Let me know if you need help lining it up. I've got a slightly different view of the field from up here. If I don't get this hat, I'm gonna kick off. No time asking. I push the joystick up. Left, where did he say it was in the bottom right? It's in the back right corner. I push the joystick right. I think I have to push it. I'm gonna do it right again. Hey Morb Crates, thanks for your 3rd month. This claw machine grab is for you. Does this look right? Back further? Oh no. If I push it, pushing it up is back. Does this look right? I drop the claw. It grabs the hat. The claw is only able to get a hold of the brim. It's not a strong enough grip to pull the hat out of the machine. Rigged. That's it. A hat would look good on you too, but I guess it's just too far back in that corner. Sounds like that old man you were following, he had to leave. Is he okay? I'm sure he could be better, but I don't think we need to worry about him. I don't think he's okay. If you need help figuring out your next move, you can always talk to me and Miss Junebug. I just wanted to make sure you know that. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe we still have some time to poke around this place a little. They have some pretty wild stuff in here. What the hell? Sav, did you like the part where Ezra turns into a bird and flies over the map? That was Ezra? I thought it was just a bird. Sorry, like, no reading comprehension? I didn't realize that was Ezra. That's cute. They keep a table full of fake food over here? I've never known why. This tentacle looking thing is half eaten. This is someone's meal they didn't finish. Gross. Some people really like that stuff. I had some fried calamari once at a gas station. It was pretty good, but I stripped the gear trying to chew the beak. You're supposed to take that out. Ugh. Gross. You stand corrected. Oh, okay, never mind. That certainly would have added a layer onto the whole thing, though. Strangest food you've eaten? I don't eat strange things. I eat normal things. I eat good, old-fashioned, processed grub. Yeah, like these sunflower seeds. Hell yeah, brother. Are you worried about them? I mean, yeah, it's weird they just disappeared. Somehow I thought it was his truck and delivery and all. It was, that's what she's saying, but he gave it to her before they took him away. I'm so sad about Conway, man. I mean, it's on my way. It's old furniture or something. Johnny and I will help you unload when we get there. We've got nowhere else to be. Yes, ma'am. Surely we're gonna save Conway? Like you'd think. Potato salt done. The sweet cave snail? Sam came across a whole cave snail colony down there about a year back, and we've been leaving rock candy for them to gorge on since. Just a snail and some rock candy in a cave. It's all about patience down here. Everything grows more slowly in the dark. I've got a pot of bones in there that's been stewing for at least a week. Gross. Something primordial, she said. What does that mean? Like something old-fashioned, probably. I'm no good at this. I think she'd like a vignette salad. I'm gonna turn the page. So many choices. I'm gonna turn the page. I'm gonna turn the page. I want to look at everything first. Here you pick. Achievements unlocked. She'll have a barnacle log. This is a shit restaurant. What? This is all so disgusting. I thought it was gonna be like Denny's. What? Whose food is this? This food is 15 years old? It's easy to miss, but there's a quick moment before the skeletons leave where you get to make a decision as Blue. Either wait for Conway to come back, presumably forever, or follow Shannon into the boat. Oh no, I missed that completely. That's so sad. Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice then. So what happened? Like, where's Blue? Where's Blue now? That's so sad. Wait for him to come back. Oh, there's something about animals, like... Anytime an animal, like, makes a decision, it makes me so sad. Google it. He got scammed out of his life. It's like the only thing he loved. How does this end? What happens? Come on, get me out of this restaurant. What happens to Conway, man? I don't mean to be rude. He's kind of the only one I care about out of all of these people. I don't know if that's... I mean, like, Ezra's a boy. Ezra's a boy. But, like, we started with Conway and Blue, man. Redacted and then redacted. This guy's caught a disgusting little leech. Gonna fry it up and put it on a Caesar salad. Skin feels like sandpaper. I think I'll call you Gentle Eel. Gentle Eel. They go to Kentucky Route Zero and then they get there and everyone is like, wow, this was a great Kentucky Route Zero. I mean, I don't even know. Sorry, I'm like not even, because I just want to know what happens. I was about to write up a check. I wanted to listen. They went back and forth for hours about all the deep and dangerous dives they've been on. Could write a guidebook to the depths of this lake. See you later, Art. I mean, to be honest, it's probably not going to be much longer. I'll be straight with you, Gentle Eel. There's one feature of this arrangement that I find unsettling. In fact, I lose a decent amount of sleep over it. I told you those boys were competing, right? One-upping each other, each getting wilder and more adventurous as they traded tales. I navigate mostly in the dark down there, just going by touch and a kind of mental picture I can construct from their detailed boasts. Must be nice to have a mental picture. It's only been 46 minutes. Why, yada. Every time I explore a new diving spot from those recollections, I have to weigh it all against the risk that I'm headed right into a dangerous falsehood. One of those men could have felt for a moment like he was losing some ground in their little duel, so he could have slipped the fake one in there. The possibility puts the fear of death in me every time I touch water. Hey Sam, good haul. Yeah, I got this disgusting rough-skinned eel. Yeah, tell us about the catch today. This here's a gentle eel. Lonely, sandpapery old eel. Something about food being, like, so blatantly disgusting and everyone pretending like it's not is, like, enraging me for some reason. It's, like, making me really angry. Because I'm imagining, I've had so many experience, like, picky eater life, autism speaks, etc. I've had so many bad times at restaurants where I'm, like, expected to, and not so much anymore, but especially as a child, I like just pick something and it all sounded just so vile that I couldn't even narrow it down. And if I was on that fucking boat on this dark current for ages and the whole time they were like, we're gonna stop at a restaurant, and we got there and they were like, hey, here's a disgusting eel, I'd scream. Sav the kind of girl to eat hummus only? Hey, it's healthy. It's good for you. Vile, dubious eel? I guess that would be worse than gentle eel. Ice soup. We're about to leave. Just passing through, aren't we all? She's got your food ready. My barnacles. I feel so bad telling the waiter, can I have this? But without the... Yes, absolutely. Because not only... Yeah, I'm not just picky, but then I'm also, like, afraid to be a nuisance. And I'm like, oh my god, they think I'm so annoying. So it's not only, like, the fear of, like, going hungry, but also these people are gonna judge me. Don't hate on British cuisine so hard. I was going to bat for British cuisine the other day. You missed it. I mean, obviously not, like, most of it, but I love a roast. I love a Sunday roast. I think that's a great idea. They hate me so much, they want me dead, I just want to eat. A little tune for all of these characters who I kind of don't know who the hell they are, but God bless. The waiter doesn't think about you anywhere near as much as you think about them.
Not my home. I'm just
Music break?
through my treasures and my hopes are placed beyond the blue. Many friends and kin have gone
Walking Dead song.
before, and I can feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no
VOD muted now?
friend like
Oh.
you.
Surely not.
If heaven's not my home,
I'll listen to the
oh
river.
Lord, what will I do? Angels beckon me to heaven's open door, and
That's
I
nice.
can't
She returns to the tugboat.
feel at home.
They already took it down. Kentucky Route Zero enjoyers, is there gonna be a sort of clean break soon? Or I mean, if anything, are we... See, that just looks like a swirling mess of garbage, doesn't it? Well, that's what it is. I don't know why trash seems to collect right there of all the spots on the lake. It's always been that way. Everyone navigates around it like it was an island or something. See some desks and chairs? It's almost the end of the act. You're right at the end of the act. Okay. We'll finish it then. That'd be a good place to stop. And then next time we play, we can probably finish it, depending on how long 5 is. I want to know what happens. I fear I don't want to like skip through and like miss stuff, but I want to get to the end. Those all-in-one desks like they have in schools, if I remember right. It's been a few years since I saw the inside of one. Gemini School of Beauty? I guess they got in deep to the power company. This damn power company, man. Fuck companies. Act 5 is relatively short. Who gives a shit about companies? Companies more like companies. I guess Ezra stayed on the tugboat. Scene 10. The Mucky Mammoth. Reject companies, embrace companions. This is nice. We're all here in this in this place of endless nighttime. It's so fucking dark. There's a very special tape player you have there. It can play forwards or backwards, slow or fast. You may discover some completely new sounds tonight, Ezra. There's a whole scene here I forgot. Oh. Are you ready? Yes. I can tell you have a good intuition for sound, and that's very important in this piece. Any questions before we begin? How do I know what to do? Player, tape player? This technique is called indeterminacy. Hey, I have stage fright. What will it sound like? What is the name of your music? It doesn't have a name? Okay. I named this music a song about fish. It's perfect. The guys I looked at said this is like a 30-minute thing. Is this scene 30 minutes, or is it like 30 minutes till the end of the act? Because I don't know how much I've got left in me. Yes. Slow burn, more like boring. Here, hold on. Let's I'm gonna get a quick snack to propel me forwards. I'll be right back. Play a little ad. Let's like, I guess this is a test to see if the internet goes out, because if it does, that means I'm being haunted by a ghoul. So I'm gonna get a snack. Okay? Hang tight. I'll be right back. Kisses, kisses. Okay, hello. Any ghouls? I'll, Ghoul Watch was a success. Maybe that's what does it. As if we're aware of the ghoul, then it can't get us, you know? Who up ghouling? Sorry, 1 second. Very rude of me. I'm on my telephone. I'll be done in a moment. This game is basically an interactive abstract painting. That is kind of the mood, yes. Much to the dismay of everyone who's been asking me to play Rocket League. And by everyone, I mean the one time someone suggested I play Rocket League. Alright, let's begin. I'm gonna select the tape labeled Mammoth. I'm going to play it backwards very slowly. Music. That's music. That's kind of spooky. I'm gonna get the cat one. I'm just gonna let the cat play without interference. Theremin. Sleeping. I'm gonna play sleeping slowly and then speed it up. Don't quit your day job. He's a budding musician. He's like a weird orphan. I think it's kind of nice. Fine, we'll do cooking show. Cooking show, I'll just fiddle restlessly with the volume knob. My dog likes this music or hates it. I think it probably hates it. It's just... I get this is kind of a nice moment. It's so claustrophobic, man. I'm so claustrophobic. These like movie set ass houses in like this dark void and this song that I can't escape is so sad and claustrophobic. Needs more boyoyoing. Someone get the cowbell. Okay, is it done? What do you think about when you're playing? I try not to think about anything at all. Not very good at it, quieting my mind. I'm usually thinking of my uncle. Are you? He was a collector of sounds like you. He traveled and recorded the songs of birds, of rivers, of city traffic, of crooked moonlit highways. He sold his sounds by mail order to movie studios and private collectors. I hope you'll continue making these tapes, Ezra. I'm sure there are many more people who would enjoy listening to them on this river and elsewhere. That's very nice. A little boy who just loves sounds. This is the guy from the John Mulaney, Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like Mr. Music or whatever. You guys know Mr. Music from the Sack Lunch Bunch? I met a photographer once, I mean one in particular. She even took my portrait. I can't imagine why. She said it would immortalize me. The film fell out of her bag and was borne away by the current. I was working on deck at the time. She shot me aside, apologetic glance, but I wasn't bothered. The passengers, 2 lighter, disembarked at the mail stop by the silo. I couldn't seem to get that old truck started up again. Kate and I said goodbye to our friends, new and old, and the mucky mammoth rumbled on down the echo. What a strange aside. This whole act's very odd. Silo of the Late Reflections. Dogwood Drive? For the love of God, are we almost at Dogwood Drive? I really don't know. Haha. I've got the manifest the old man had in his truck. License Antiques, mail order delivery, no return address, shipping address 5 Dogwood Drive. And that's just numbers. I guess the inventory numbers of the antiques he was supposed to be delivering. I'm glad you're coming with us. I'm always eager to see more of the country. They have buses everywhere. I could drive you to Nashville. Road trip for the girlies. It's quite a staircase. There's no way to get this truck up the stairs, probably? Not with that attitude. Can we just leave the truck here? Why are we doing this? Why are any of us here doing this? What's happening? Where are our normal lives? Where are the people who love us? Like, what are we doing here in the dark? With this skeleton man's truck. And this, like, antique console table or something? What are we even delivering? I think it's got something to do with the Kentucky Route Zero, you think? Because I'm not so sure. Just the dogs? Is that it? Hello? Hello? And that's the end of Act 4. Thank you, everybody. For the enjoyers, I need to make it clear, I'm very much enjoying the game. That was too long. That was a little much. I guess the other it's not even that it was much. I guess it's that I just don't know any of those people I didn't have as much an affinity for any of them as I did for Conway. Who I was, just, I guess, subconsciously even rooting for. But now he's fucked. It needs more explosions. How many acts are there? There's one more. There's 5 total. And I guess the last one's pretty good. I didn't have a crush on him. I need to replay and do the other options. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I just picked wrong ones. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. I loved the Bat Sanctuary segment. That was a lot of fun. It's that stuff that's really, I don't know. Some of the conversations aren't maybe as enlightening as And I'm not even saying it has to be, like, informationally enlightening, but they're, like, poetic. There's interesting observations. Some of them more so than others. Sorry, Nemo, I know this is, like, your game. I'm really enjoying it, I need to be clear. I tuned out for a hot minute. Is Conway skeletal now? Conway has been taken by the skeletons, yes. Yeah, that's true. When you consider it took them at least a year between acts. Someone said the other... Didn't it start in 2013 and they didn't publish the last one until like 2020 or something crazy? I don't know if I like the game. Wasn't here from the start, so I don't know what's going on. Normally I like Paper Mario, though. I don't know what happens. We'll find out, I guess. Paper Mario's goated. I'm not playing I know you're just saying, I'm obviously not playing Paper Mario. I will obviously not be playing Paper Mario. Benny, I see you've put some recommendations in game discussion. I'm intrigued by World of Horror. I'm intrigued by all of them, honestly. The Great Rex. Why? They were recommended by another autistic person. Okay. I'm gonna bounce, I think. What a I need to go take a nap. I need to nap. I think, you know what, honestly? I'm gonna get some dinner. I'm this close to finishing my Animal Crossing island. I'm so close. And by like, I need you to understand, I've got, like, it's like 700 hours in the stupid fucking game. And only now am I, like, I can taste that I'm almost finished. Nearly there. Stream, I could maybe, I need to figure out, actually, how to stream it, because I think it's a bit convoluted. But, I would be happy to show you the island, yes. Capture card funding goal, indeed. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you guys for coming. I need to go look at the Discord to see what everyone's talking about. I feel left out. Screenshot PowerPoint style. I'll see you guys on Monday at the normal time. Have a nice weekend. Yeah? I'll see you later, okay? Goodbye.